I invite you to take courage, to break free from people-pleasing patterns and to liberate yourself so that you can express yourself freely, so that you can choose yourself and stop abandoning your needs. I am here to share all the stories about how I've healed from people-pleasing and all the details, a lot of the details that I have shared growing up about the hardships that I endured. I had lived controlled by narcissists my entire life, up until about the age of 50 something. I'm losing track, 55 maybe. And I don't want to dim my light ever again. I did the work, and it was worth every painstaking moment of it. No, it's not all hard. It is hard, but it's not all hard. There are so many wonderful blessings to experience as you go through the process of healing all those places within you. I put in the work to deconstruct old conditioning. I relearned everything. I had to learn how to listen to my intuition. I had to learn the things that I wanted. I didn't know what I wanted. I spent my entire life thinking what I wanted was to give other people what they wanted without considering what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And when I got to the point where I realized that I had nothing left to give, I was completely numbed. Well, I say numbed, that would mean that you're neutral. I wasn't neutral. I was in a deep, dark place. I felt extremely sad. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't want to give people what they wanted anymore, but I didn't know any other way to do it. And the only thing that saved me was confessing the fact that I did not know anymore. I had no idea anymore of how to manage my pain. I thought I did all those years. I tried thing after thing after thing, workshop after workshop, book after book, putting all the information in the books to practice or to the best of my knowledge, and nothing worked. I was completely burned out from micromanaging my pain and what I thought I needed to do to heal myself. Now, I had done some things that had gotten me to places where, I could get to the next step, the next milestone. What I did wasn't completely unimportant. I did things that did help. There was a big difference, but I was still just hovering in codependence. Even though I thought I had healed a lot of my codependence, I was still hovering in codependence, still afraid of what people thought. So I had to learn how to tune in. This is the biggest thing. I had to learn how to tune in to the higher realms, to source. I had to learn how to trust in God. I had to learn all the things that we are taught, by, well, at least from my religion, most religions teach, God takes care of us. God gives us everything we need. We hear those things, but a lot of times we don't really embody those lessons. And that's where I was. And then I decided that the only thing I did know was that I didn't know anything anymore. I threw my hands up in the air and I literally said, "You got to take the wheel because I don't know what else to do. Everything is going down the tubes and I don't know what else to do. Throw me a lifeline. I can't do it without you. I can't do it without you." And at that point, God became my only goal, because I didn't know what to ask for. I decided to let the divine carry me and help me find balance, help me find my joy again, help me find confidence in myself, help me find my voice, help me find my voice to speak my truth. And I invite you to take courage. I believe that's how I started this video. Take courage to commit to breaking free from the people-pleasing patterns that hold you back from your greatness. And I know that's cliche, but it is so true. I had to learn how to trust God. I didn't know how to trust God. I thought I did, but I didn't. I didn't know how to trust myself. I didn't know how to trust anyone. I was in a deep, dark place, and I wanted to learn how to love myself. I wanted to learn how to show myself tenderness and compassion and affection. I wanted to appreciate myself. And we can't do this without our high frequency friends, the spirit realm, the high frequency beings in the spirit realm. God, Source, the universe, cosmic creator, ascended masters, archangels, guardian angels, angels. We need them. And we have the biggest team that is standing by our side at our beck and call, waiting for us to ask for their help. And they're already giving us cheat notes of how to heal and what steps to take next, but we don't hear it a lot of the times. They are not going to come and save us. We have to do the work. But they are ready and willing to answer any question that you have, any request that you have. All of our requests are answered. They're just not always answered in the way we think they will be answered. Your guides know exactly what you need to do to heal. And I invite you to begin there if you haven't already. Ask them. If you don't know what to ask, which I didn't know what to ask. I just started waking up every day saying, God is my only goal. Show me. What do I need to know today? What do I need to do? Who do I need to talk to? What do I need to read? What do I need to look at? What words do I need to hear come out of somebody's mouth? Everything was, you show me. And now I'm at a place where I know I never want to dim my light again. And I do love myself. And I guess today's video, I had prepared some content for this video. And what I got was, no, that's not what it needs to be today. I have had continuous, I'll say, contact, communication, high frequency beings trying to get my attention or getting my attention over the last days. And it's been amazing. I love the synchronicities. They're so fun, but I was guided. I didn't need to talk about those today. And I am guided to do an energy transmission today. So we'll get into that. And I have a black tourmaline today to help amplify the healing frequencies of this energy transmission that will be channeled. And black tourmaline is going to help us release anything not aligned with our I am presence. I think it's beautiful. So it's going to be right here in front of the computer, actually sitting on the laptop. Get into your comfortable position. And as you do, I've got some new artwork. Well, it's not new, but I think this is the first time I have shared it on the No Longer People Pleaser channel, up behind my head, there above my head. And it's just, it's like a multimedia painting, and just trees, where I had cutouts from other paintings that I had done to build the trees, and little shrubbery, and I love it. It's very pretty. But anyway, the energy healing begins now. Take a few rounds of slow inhales and long exhales, pausing at the top of each inhale. And return to your natural breathing, hopefully with a much quieter mind, dropping into your center point. Place of love. And setting your intention to have that head to heart, mind to heart coherence. And by that I mean just put your attention on your heart space, for example. You can put your palm over your heart. I like to put my palm over my thymus gland to help me connect into my sacred heart. Or you can just put your attention, your awareness in that area, or your awareness on love. true acceptance, unconditional respect. And that brings in the head and heart coherence. Know that the energy healing transmission is being channeled now. Flooding out of my hands, my heart, my throat. Flooding your auric field with the golden flame of Christ's illumination and compassion and peace from God's heart. Choose to do the different things. Choose to step out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is your control zone. Controlling things the way I did before I gave it all up to God. Thinking I was controlling things and doing it all the right way to help get me to self-realization. But I needed the higher realm's help. There were so many things that I didn't know. But they do know. They invite you, they encourage you, they look forward to you connecting with them and asking for their help. And your life will be so profound for doing so. The changes that begin to happen in your lives. Invite them today, I encourage you. Give them permission to help you. You don't need to know how they need to help you. They already know that. Your higher self already knows what help you need. Be open to receive. Start each day giving it all to God. God is my only goal. I choose to heal. I choose to trust. I choose to love myself first so that I can truly love, accept, and respect everyone else. We as people pleasers always have everyone else's best interests at heart. We want everybody to be happy so that we can be happy. We don't mean it to be vindictive or sneaky or mischievous. That's all we know. So don't beat yourself up about that part. But we don't want to manipulate conversations anymore that way. We don't want to control what we think needs to happen. Let go and allow God. And know that you are held, loved, and taken care of. You're being supported and protected, guided, and provided for. We can't ascend without healing. Every time you heal, you ascend a little bit more. Our deepest core wound comes from abandoning ourselves. We did it out of necessity as a survival strategy, but we don't need that anymore. Learn to love yourself. To be able to move into self-realization. Stop playing small. We love you. Blessed be, my heart-centered friends.